From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. A summit volunteer with the Mount Washington Observatory says it appears there were no casualties from a large avalanche in Tuckerman Ravine and the southeast snowfields of Mount Washington's summit cone this weekend. Beth Williams writes that she was returning from a hike with a colleague along the Alpine Garden Trail and watching skiers descend the ravine when they heard a loud rumble and witnessed the avalanche. Williams was able to take several photos of it. The U.S. Forest Service snow rangers used to understand the nature of it. Williams says they were able to radio news of the event to observers, and skiers began traversing the area looking for anyone who might have been trapped. She didn't learn what a large magnitude event it was and the rescue effort it was generating until getting back from the hike. A phone call to a snow ranger requesting details wasn't immediately returned. U.S. Senator Jeanne Shaheen, Democrat of New Hampshire, says members of her staff will hold office hours in the Valley area Thursday. Staff will be available to speak one-on-one with area residents who might need help with federal agencies on issues like veterans benefits, federal taxes, housing, immigration, and Social Security. The first availability will be Thursday morning from 9:30 to 11 o'clock at the Jackson Town offices, 54 Main Street in Jackson. The next session will be in Bartlett starting at 11:30 Thursday morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Bartlett Town offices, 56 Town Hall Road. And the last session will be from 2 to 3:30 in the afternoon at the Conway Town offices, 1634 East Main Street in Center Conway. The senator will not be present for the office hours. For more information about them, call 603-647-7500. The head of a state council says New Hampshire could face an economic crisis if it doesn't revitalize its water system infrastructure. John Gilbert is chairman of the State Water Council that represents public and private interests, along with a number of state agencies. At a recent conference at Plymouth State University, he estimated it will cost nearly $3 billion over 10 years to repair the state's waste and stormwater treatment plants, water utilities, and underground piping, and argued that doing nothing will create major problems. Gilbert says upgrading stormwater systems could ultimately save money because doing so could prevent costly property damage, such as washouts of bridges and roads. In Maine news, a World War II veteran from Maine has been presented with several service medals for what U.S. Senator Angus King calls his life-saving act of heroism. King presented Navy Captain Lester Slate of Exeter with a Distinguished Flying Cross and other medals Saturday. King says Slate put his own life on the line to rescue a fellow service member stranded in enemy waters. Slate served in the Navy for 10 years, from 1942 to 1952, and flew 43 combat missions during World War II. In sports, Conway lefty and National League All-Star Jeff Locke will start the 2014 season back with AAA Indianapolis, not with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Locke suffered an injury during the preseason that limited his playing time. Despite losing to the Portland Pirates 7-5 in Lewiston Saturday night, Manchester Monarchs clinched a playoff spot Friday night for the first round of the 2014 Calder Cup Series with a 5-1 win over the Worcester Sharks in Manchester. UConn beat Michigan State 60-54 yesterday to return to the Final Four. The Chicago Bulls held off the slumping Boston Celtics 107-102 last night. The Boston Bruins beat the Philadelphia Flyers 4-3 yesterday. And the Boston Red Sox open up their regular season this afternoon against the Baltimore Orioles in Baltimore. In the weather, a winter weather advisory in effect until noon today. A flood watch for southern Carroll County until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Mostly cloudy with sleet, freezing rain, and snow possible this morning. Then partly sunny with a chance of rain or snow this afternoon. Highs in the upper 30s, north winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, lows 12 to 22, north winds 10 to 15. And mostly sunny on Tuesday, highs in the lower 40s. From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.